BoWitch has never stopped being awesome at Town Hall 10. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're back over in the Toxic Rabbits looking at BoWitch attack strategies at Town Hall 10. About a year, maybe a year and a half ago, this was my favorite attack strategy inside of the game, and it's still doing work, and we have some fine examples of that right here today. Guys, if you like Clash of Clans and want to see more every day, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell, because I have these videos for you every single day. And also let me know if you like the new overlay, if you like seeing the background instead of the green screen. I figured we'd mix it up a little bit here today just to be different. But why don't we start out and look at some BoWitch. But guys, before we get into this beautiful BoWitch attack, I want to thank the developers of Million Lords because they sponsored today's video. Let me give you a quick look. Million Lords is a gigantic world that scales the size of the community up to 1 million players, guys. This is a game where you don't have to spend all of your time upgrading your city. You can 100% focus on the core strategic experience that you're going to get with Million Lords. I've been playing this one myself, and it's a lot of quick fun. I'm lucky enough to have my own referral code inside of the game, and to redeem 200 sapphires, all you need to do is click on the triple heads and enter my code in the space provided. I'm going to leave that code in the description of this video. Million Lords is an MMO real-time strategy mobile game that truly has infinite progression. There's no limit, no caps to your armies, the number of cities that you can own, your gold, experience levels, or anything that you can upgrade. It truly is endless, and like we said earlier, it was an amazing, huge world. One of the best things about this game is that it is not pay to win. Everything that a player who pays for the game can achieve can also be achieved by someone who does not. This means the battle is always fair. There's no complete dominant forces because someone is spending money on the game. Basically, guys, this is one that you're going to want to jump into. You should head over to your Play Store or to your iOS store and download this game today. I'll have a link in the description of this video. Hope you have some fun with it. Alright guys, so we're back in Clash of Clans again and looking at these BoWitch attack strategies. You can see right here, we're actually rolling with Golem in this attack. 10 witches, only 5 bowlers. Notice 2 healers as well. They're going to be used just for funneling purposes to keep those witches on the outside alive. Toxic Vaseline from the Toxic Rabbits is going to come in and spank this base in 1 minute and 35 seconds. I mean, this is a fast, solid sweep of an attack. Coming in from the north and from the eastern side of the base, we have the Golem tanking up in the north and the healers over here on the witches from the eastern side of the base. Wall wreckers leading the way. We have the bowlers in behind as well. The witches are just completely spamming the base. If you guys haven't seen me talk about BoWitch attack strategies here on the channel, guys, it's basically a solid swoosh straight through the base as everything gets taken down along the way. Wall wreckers are going to be able to be used to open up the wall compartment so you don't need to utilize jump spells. Now, if you're a Town Hall 10 without siege units because you don't have a Town Hall 12 to donate them, you're going to have to bring those jump spells and probably an extra golem along to kind of tank through the base. As you can see, everything in the base is going down in like straight progression. There's nothing left behind. Typically, when you're running a BoWitch attack strategy, it goes straight on through and doesn't, like, you know, like a hog attack. The hogs are going to come on through, take out the defenses, then you have stuff behind to clean them up, and they kind of clean up at the end of the attack. Not here. With BoWitch, once you push through the base is basically trashed. And I'll tell you, Vaseline had a pretty solid strategy and had some confidence with that strategy. Because notice, he didn't even go in from the Town Hall side. He went from the opposite side. The Town Hall is one of the last building that's going to go down. Actually, it's going to end up being, I think, that Inferno. Maybe not. No, the Inferno Tower is going to get taken down quick. It is going to be the Town Hall, the final structure taken down in this attack. We have 3 more examples for you. Let's go check out another one. What do you know, guys? It's Toxic Vaseline back again with the same strategy. 6 witches in this one, and well, actually, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 witches. More than I thought. Some of them were dropped on the map before we started, but I mean, I'm telling you what, guys, the strategy is solid. And is the base? I mean, the base looks to be Identical. Tell me this is an identical base right here. If it is, that is not how you want to roll in war. You definitely want to have different bases, because once you crack one, you can crack all of them once you figure it out. But he's coming in with the same strategy. Notice he went with the witches in the corners of the base to kind of take everything along the outside out so that all of the troops would funnel in properly into the center. Then he drops in the wall wrecker with the witches behind, the bowlers as well, although he only has a few in the composition. And then the heroes are going to go and path into the base behind the wall wrecker and just start taking some stuff out. Now, why is BoWitch so successful? It's because the skeletons that spawn from the witches can basically spam a base. Point defenses can only shoot one skeleton at a time. Multi-target defenses, such as a multi-inferno or such as a wizard tower, well, they usually can be taken out by the heroes, and then the skeletons are going to be able to be replenished by those witches, because the witches, they sit back. They stay behind the heroes usually, and they can kind of stay safe. Plus, like you can see right here, a couple of healers on them as well, keeping them going around the base and keeping them solid. And again, on this one, it's going to be the final defense, or the final structure left is that town hall. Vaseline broke down the base, figured he could break it down again, and did it. And there you go, 10 witches in the composition. That was the number we were looking for in the beginning. Guys, if you like BoWitch, if you like this video, throw a big thumbs up on it. It helps out your boy. I appreciate it, and always helps Clash of Clans. We have Sammy B coming through on this one. And again, same strategy. We do have a jump spell in this one, though. And, well, we're coming in with the witches, this time from down south, a golem over in the west with the witches behind. Wall wrecker is going to be pushing into the base. The other golem is going to tank for those bowlers in case the wall wrecker is not enough of a tank. Now, you don't want your wall wrecker to take too much fire, but at the same time, you do want it to tank for the troops that are coming in behind. You do want to open up some wall, so you can't let it take too much heat. Freeze spell right there in the center of the base, allowing for the poison to be dropped, the queen to get up in there to take out that balloon especially, and then eventually clean up that hound. Nice job with the freeze spell on the multi-target inferno. Been seeing more freeze spells added to the BoWitch strategies because freeze spells are good now. I mean, people use them now. I mean, Frozen Witch is something that people are loving right now in Clash of Clans. And I may have an example of that at the end of this video, so stay tuned if you want another strategy that can do witches, bowlers, and freeze, and spank bases as well. At Town Hall 10, mind you. Nice job that the jump spell was there. What Sammy thought was, you know, I'm not sure if that wrecker's going to make it all the way through the base, so I better bring a jump so my troops don't get stuck in the middle, because I've seen attacks. They could die inside of a base being targeted from all sides by all the defenses. You really want to make sure that you can get your troops through. And if the wrecker can't do it, a jump spell is a good idea to bring along. Town Hall is going down, even though it was had a little giant bomb there protecting. The Golem, though, the Golem is solid right here. It's going to tank completely for those witches as they make their way around the base. The King even has a little bit of healer support as well. Queen's going to work on that multi-target inferno, and in 10 seconds, this base is going to be completely demolished. Nothing left in this base can hurt anything. Sammy B went straight on through and took it out 100% with a beautiful triple with BoWitch. And we got Sammy B back again. A different war, the same strategy, the same result. We're going to see exactly what we saw happen in that last attack happen here. Now, we're not looking at a maxed out Town Hall 10 right here. Different wall setup, though. A lot of dead space in this wall, which can mess up pathing. So I thought this one would be a good one to share. Because honestly, guys, when you're in your wars, random spins, you're going against bases that are probably like this. Not everything you're encountering is max level, so I really do find it important to not only share max level bases in the channel. Yes, of course, I'm going to show a lot of max level bases because of the clans I cover, but sometimes it's good to show something like this as well, which may be a little bit more realistic. And I'm talking about this base like it's trash, but it's completely not. This is really a nice base. There's only a few things that aren't max level for Town Hall 10 in it, including some wall, but it's still a nice design, although it is going to get tripled by BoWitch right here. I mean, a lot of things would. If you know how to attack with the strategy, if you could funnel properly, you know, you're going to usually do okay. Now we have the bowlers there, took out one of those inferno towers. The queen has to step up and take care of these pups. They're doing a little bit of work on our stuff in the center, but, you know, not too much at this point. They're actually, they're all gone right now. Queen took care of it. Job well done. That one healer over here has that witch's back, keeping that witch alive, creating that spam. And the bowler is going to start working what's in this compartment. Queen's gonna be able to jump on in there as well, take out what's left. That wizard tower has nothing left in it. And really, we're looking at a cannon, a mortar, and an archer tower. And just so you guys know, the mortar is probably the most dangerous in this because that could take out the witches and the skeletons. But with what we have left here, with our queen being alive, there is no threat for this attack. This attack is going to go down as a triple without much of a problem. I mean, look at this witch staying up to that cannon. The queen comes in, jumps in to assist, and we can double time through the last 30 seconds because there are no defenses left at this point in time. The mortar went down, queen's alive. We even have a healer, witches, or maybe just one witch. I think it may just be one witch right now, guys. But there's skeletons, there's archers. It's a triple, and Sammy B did it twice in this video. But I promised you guys a frozen witch, so I'm gonna get you a frozen witch. We got Prince Melvin with the Frozen Witch strategy, and in this one, no Golem, no bowlers, 13 witches, 7 freeze spells. Now, if you've never seen me discussing Frozen Witch before here on the channel, the freeze spells want to be used on the following. Well, first of all, Inferno Towers, if they happen to lock onto your tanks, so your Wall Wrecker, your heroes, or really that's it. If it locks onto them, you'd want to freeze it so that they can kind of stay alive. At this point in time, you're dropping all your witches in with healers behind, and the masses, that group of troops are just being regenerated and rejuvenated and brought back to life by those healers. Works out really nice. Plus, the queen and the king that go into the base can get a little support from that as well. So not only are you targeting the single target Inferno Towers with the freeze spells, you also want to target splash damage. The point of this strategy, guys, is to completely overwhelm the base with skeletons. If there's enough skeletons in the base can't handle it, and then the base is going to get taken down because point defenses, like we said earlier, can only take out one at a time, one skeleton at a time. So a bunch of giant bombs did just hurt a bunch of our skellies, but now we're in the center of the base. The wizard towers are there, and wizard towers could be a problem. They are probably the biggest problem for the Frozen Witch strategy because they take down witches, they take down skeletons, and then the spam is gone. Lucky for us, we were able to rage on through right here and take out all 4 of the wizard towers at one time because they were all lined up across the center of the base. Worked out nice. There is that one Inferno Tower. Our queen luckily has her ability, but look at that beautiful freeze right there on top of the Inferno, 2 Archer Towers, and that Expo. Really great value. Then the giant comes in, some skellies get in there and are able to distract the Inferno Tower. Queen's ability wasn't even needing to be used. Town Hall goes down. The rest of the base goes down to all the skellies and witches that remained up, including the heroes. Nothing went down in that one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to go check out Million Lords. Again, the link and my code are in the description of this video. Make sure you check out that video as well before you get out of here for the day. And I love you guys. Remember to check out my second channel as well. It's Echo Mobile Gaming. It's going to be big. Later, guys. It'll be good.